Hello everyone, today's story is called How to Hide a Lion by Helen Stephens. Where can a very small girl hide a very large lion? It's not easy, but Iris has to do her best. After all, mums and dads can be funny about having a lion in the house. One hot day, a lion strolled into the supermarket square to buy a hat. There's the hat shop. I wonder what sort of hat the lion might like. But the townspeople were scared of lions, so he ran away. He ran as fast and as far as he could. And he hid in a house in a garden. It was a playhouse and it belonged to a little girl called Iris. "You can't hide in here," said Iris, who wasn't scared of lions. "That house is far too small for you." There he is trying to squeeze himself into the playhouse so that nobody finds him. But he's just too big. They went inside so Iris could hide the lion properly. They had to be very quiet, as mums and dads can be a little bit funny about having a lion in the house. There's her mummy and daddy relaxing. There she is creeping in with a lion. The lion let Iris pull the leaves out of his mane, and he showed her his paw where he had stepped on something sharp. "Poor lion," thought Iris, "I'll look after you." And she put a plaster on his paw. What a kind girl she is. It wasn't easy hiding a lion. He was just too big. He was just too fluffy and too heavy, especially when he was asleep, and lions like to sleep a lot. She tried to hide him in the bath. She tried to hide him under her duvet. And she tried to hide him up in the tree. But when no one was looking, the lion could come out and play. They just had to be very careful and not be too noisy. One evening, Iris's dad said, "They still haven't found that lion." "I bet he's a kind lion," said Iris from behind the sofa. "Oh," said her mum, "there's no such thing as kind lions. All lions will eat you." The lion was worried, but Iris comforted him. She gave him a cuddle and she said, "Don't worry." It's nice when you worry about something and somebody reassures you and gives you a cuddle. Then she read him his favourite story. It was about a tiger who came to tea. Do you know that story? It's one of our favourites too. He fell asleep halfway through the story because lions sleep a lot. And that was how everything went wrong. Iris heard her mum coming up the stairs, and it was hard to wake a sleeping lion. However, most lions will wake up if a mum screams at them. Ah! Screamed Iris's mum. Guess what? The lion woke up. He raced out of the house, down the street, and he found a hiding place where he could be as still He sat down where he could still see Iris whenever she came to town. Nobody noticed him. Not the townspeople, not even Iris, and certainly not the two burglars who broke into the town hall and stole every single one of the Lord Mayor's candlesticks. But the lion noticed them while he was pretending to be a statue. There are the burglars, and there's the lion. What do you think he might do? With a huge roar, an almighty roar, he leapt off his pedestal where he was sitting, and he stood on both the burglars till the police came. All the townspeople were amazed, except for Iris, who said, "I told you he was a kind lion." And that surprised everyone, because they think lions are not very kind. Now the lion was a hero. He didn't have to hide anymore. The townspeople held a special parade for him, and the mayor said he could have anything he wanted. And there they all are, cheering and clapping him for saving the town from those horrible burglars. The lion thought for a moment, and then he asked for a hat. Do you remember in the beginning of the story he went to the hat shop? He asked for a hat, which was all he had come to town for in the first place. It really did suit him, said Iris. Snip, snap, snout, the story's out, the end. Imagine if a lion came to your house. Where would you hide it? Would you hide it under your bed? Would you hide it in the cupboard? Would you hide it in the bathtub or in the garden? Maybe you can think of an idea and imagine if a lion came to visit you, what you might like to do with it. Would you play a game with it? Would you sing it some of our nursery songs? Have a little guess. See you soon and take care. Bye.